Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 25 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, we're still in Kaiba's campaign, even though we barely just started. Now we're on mission 3. Lord Kaiba! Our rear units have been attacked and we lost contact. Rear. We're the only ones that reached the front line. We're doomed! What are we going to do now, Kaiba? There's no way to even escape. What are you afraid of? You're a program, nothing but ones and zeros. How the heck can you be so calm? And what the heck are you talking about? If you don't do something right now, we'll be wiped out. And you'll be the first one to die, Marthas. Why did I ever volunteer to serve with you? You're crazy. Crazy good. And you, sir, are a fool. That voice. Pegasus! How dare you join this insurgent rabble? You are a member of the noble families! Tisk, tisk, tisk. My job is to lead the country on the path of truth, not to serve the Emperor. You and Emperor Haishin have been conducting the affairs of state most hideously, a crime for which you must pay. Amazing! He looks and sounds just like Pegasus! Not only is our resistance more courageous than you will ever be, Marthas, we're smarter, too. Surrender now and prepare to face my say-you're-sorry attack. He may be just another character here, but even his personality is just like that of the real Pegasus. All forces, attack! Okay, so we basically gotta make sure that Nuatua gets taken over and that we don't lose the castle. Fair enough. Oh, we already got a barricade set up. That's convenient. And none of these are any good. Okay, so we're losing territories up the ass, but that's to be expected. I'm gonna send Marthas over here. Oh wait, that's already our base. But they might try to take it over anyway. Okay, we lost Tetron, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna send Bones over there to attack. And I think I'll send Kaiba to attack as well. Alright, Mokuba, hopefully you can handle this. Let's see, how many of them are attacking? Oh, 2 of them! You know what, I'm gonna send Kaiba back. I'm gonna let him be the defender. In that case, maybe I should consider sending Mokuba instead to take that particular base. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we gotta take these territories back. Otherwise, we're in a heap of trouble. Okay, there are no monsters to recruit here, so we don't have to worry about that. What we do have to worry about is surviving this onslaught. So they're gonna get really aggressive on us. Okay, so this particular force has 2 Tiger Axes and a Cannon the Sword Mistress. They don't have any items on them, and we have the ability to paralyze them. With 2 attackers, of course. Which is actually going to be very convenient. It's just too bad we can't do any extra damage to them otherwise. I don't expect Phantom Daewon to do a lot of damage because it is quite weak. But at least it has a good ability. That's why I decided to replace Midnight Fiend with King of Yamamakai, because I would like to get some extra attack power. And I felt that this monster would fit the bill perfectly. Oh, how do you miss that? That's terrible. You should be ashamed. It looks like all it wears is a belt. Like, I mean, just look at King Yamamakai's backside really carefully. It looks like it's only wearing a belt with spikes studded on it. That's it. Oh well, I guess I paid too much attention to certain details. Snakehair is obviously not wearing anything below because, well, it's just got a tail. That's besides the point. I know I could have paralyzed that other Tiger Axe, but if it's only got 1 attack or 1 action point left, we might as well eat the hit. Rather than have this Tiger Axe recover and then have 3 hits against us. And if we get lucky, we'll take them both out in this skirmish. We need some crits, though. Because right now, this current team doesn't have a lot of action points to its own name. Phantom Daewon can only take like 3 hits from that guy. There, that's 2 down. Okay, if both of us get crits, we're still not going to win, though. That means we need 2 skirmishes. That's fine. I felt like we did our purpose to soften these guys up a bit. Kaiba will have his work cut out for him, though. Yeah, we really need to level up our marshals. And given that I'd have to play this campaign, like, maybe an extra time in its own right, that'll give me some extra chances to level up. This just sounds so maniacal when you hear that. Alright, so, round 2. Oh, and it gets the first attack. Fair enough. We can always, like, heal up in this stronghold anyway. Unless there's 2 enemies in that base, and that could be a problem. But we'll know anyway. Alright, this should finish it off. It feels good to finally start recording this game again. Because after I finished Yugi's campaign, I never got to record this for like a week or 2. And I had to keep playing this game just to either level up my monsters or get the monsters that I had before, meaning I had to replay Yugi's campaign several times. We don't get any money for that because we originally had this base. That's better. Alright, Bones, you're not done yet. And now it's Kaiba's turn to face the aggressors. Okay, both of these are warriors. I'm not really fond of that. But at least, again, they don't have items. It's kind of hoping that one of them be like a spellcaster so that Dragon Zombie can do more damage. But in the grand scheme of things, what are you going to do? Ooh, that was lucky. Dragon Zombie and Blackluster Soldier are going to carry this fight. So far, I'm liking how this is going. Yeah, you might as well just use that attack to take out the 48 HP. I don't think it's going to be a waste. Blackluster Soldier has a ton of action points. Well, 6, but it's going to be more than enough to wipe out this particular squad. Alright, expect this mission to be a little bit longer than the previous one, which probably the battle itself ended at around like 12 minutes, maybe, give or take. And the rest of it was just dialogue and going over Bones' lineup. Oh, that crit was kind of unnecessary, but welcome at the same time. Oh yeah, this fight is not going to last long. I could get like one more crit and it's just going to be the end of it. Unless it's from Saggy the Dark Clown, and that's going to be terrible. If I can level this guy enough that he can start using magic, then it'd be a little bit more dependable. Can he already use magic right now at this level? No, he's only Knight Adept. So he'll have to gain a few more levels before he can start using his own spells. Which even then, the magic may not be that awesome anyway. Like, he can use germ infection, which can poison everyone, but what's good is that gonna do if that's all it does? Okay, Dark Chimera, Shadow Ghoul, and Zanki. I think we can manage with this. There's 2 fiends and 1 warrior. Oh, that one has a blue medicine. I think we should take it out right now. Because if it can heal, then it's going to be an annoyance. Blech. You should not be choking on that. Ooh, that was not a good crit. I don't think those three monsters have, like, offensive abilities yet. If they even get them at all. But that Shadow Ghoul has some decent attack power. I mean, it starts with 1600. I think I should let Phantom Day 1 attack a different monster. He's not gonna take this guy out in one hit. Oh, but you were way too close! Only 14 HP left and it survived. That is a major middle finger. Good, thank God that did not miss. Phantom Day 1 is a little worse for wear. He better gain some levels fast, or he's gonna die in like just a couple of hits each battle. Can't have that at all. So let me focus on Shadow Ghoul next. Oh, we'll paralyze you as well, Dark Chimera. I know I alternate with Chimera and Chimera, but I'm sure both of them are quite acceptable. I've never had people tell me otherwise. Even though a more common is Chimera. But oh well, I digress. Fights are dragging on a little bit because, ooh, that was a good crit. Because we're not that strong. In fact, we're pretty close to the enemies themselves. Granted, that's because, you know, well, we're mixing up our monsters with that of Yugi's. Just to make sure that we're not too balanced or underpowered. And the weaker monsters could use some strong ones to accent them a bit. Otherwise, you know, we're gonna be in a bad spot. There we go. Alright, Bones is really pulling his weight. I like that. Now, which one of our marshals is gonna get its first marshal bonus? Because we're pretty much setting on default right now. And I'm not talking about the Canadian band. Default is from Canada, is it? I'm pretty sure they are a Canadian band. You don't hear much from them anymore. They've had a few hits and pretty much just fell on the wayside ever since. Okay, Hitotsume Giants and Giant Soldier of Stone. I'm not worried about those guys either. They don't have items, so it's not going to drag on. Speaking of drag on, there's one of the zombie variety ready to kick some ass, and that was a good crit. Come on, Saggy, finish him off. Saggy like your mama? That's terrible. I don't even know if everybody's mom is Saggy. I'm pretty sure some moms of the fans that are watching this video are quite bosom-worthy. But I wouldn't know. Quite frankly, I don't want to know. It's none of my business. What I like to focus on is, obviously, win. What Giant Soldier of Stone is carrying doesn't really even look like good swords at all. They look like sandwich knives. That's what it is, really. He's like, I'm gonna make you a Reuben, you scum! And that would intimidate me because I don't like Reubens. I mean, I was never really one for corned beef and sauerkraut. I do like bacon, and roast beef, and ham, and chicken, and all kinds of meat. Nothing too salty, though. Even though I said I like bacon. Well, bacon is pretty much the exception to pretty much everything. That's just how it is. Now, got through that victory. Who else am I going to send over to attack now? I don't think Pegasus has that many units left. I should definitely go over that. As well as go over what I can buy. Oh, Mokuba got to attack right away. Well, that's convenient. Alright, since Baphomet does have a black pendant spirit monster... No, that's spellcasters I'm thinking of. What was I thinking of that does extra damage to spirits? Oh yeah, Magician of Black Chaos is regular attack. That was a bit of a waste, so I guess we'll just use Robotic Knight to make up for it. If he draws the attacks, that's okay. He can pretty much take most of them, if not all of them. Baphomet, not so much. It's still in single-digit levels. So it's an extremely weak link at this point. I don't feel like using polymerization right now. That would be a bit of a bad idea, too early. But at least we got things under control. I mean, we were losing a lot of our bases, and now we're just getting them back. I like that Baphomet does a quick little backflip whenever he just gets back to his own position. It's just like like I said before, the little things are so cool. It's like he can already fly and has very long goat horns. Does he really need to do a backflip? Yes, he does. Like, with absolute grace. I figured his last turn was a guard, so that's why I decided to wait. Alright, now let's finish him off. We'll retake this territory. Ooh, that was helpful. And done! Okay, we're closing in on Pegasus' position. Oh, Baphomet made it to double digits in levels! Finally! Alright. It's gonna make him a little bit more effective. Now we'll set up a trade union here. Buy some magic jammers, not the Kool-Aid jammers. And we'll heal up. Alright, what can Bones buy over here? Hopefully something good. Buy some more black pendants, I suppose. Alright, now we got another base over here. I'm gonna send Marthas to take this one. And while that is going on, I'm gonna send Kaiba to attack this. Mokuba can pretty much leave this base to head over to Diovan. That's still neutral, apparently. Okay, so Pegasus is Bickery Box, Dark Rabbit, and Parrot Dragon. That one has blue medicine, by the way. There, we got Diovan right away. That's good. So Marthas should have no problem taking this particular castle. Let's see what we can buy here. Hopefully some good stuff. I'll buy some Powers of Nature. And some violet crystals. That'll be good. I don't want to buy too much. Disappointing there was no polymerization, though. Because I'm lacking on those right now. Well, not extremely lacking, but we can actually see that I got, like, around 3 left that haven't been in use. Okay, so I figured I'd send these 2 units out at the same time, because one's gonna get there fast. Given that we were much closer to it. Alright, so Dark Plant, you can go back to working your magic. When I see that attack, it looks like it should be able to hit everybody. Oh, that was the one that guarded. I wasn't paying attention to the stars. Then again, when it comes to Hollywood, I hardly pay attention to the stars. And I don't regret it. Well, the good news is, at least that Hitotsumi giant that was guarding is still poisoned. So that'll whittle away some of its health. Nice bit, too, and it waited. Don't you want to be done with this fight as fast as possible? Otherwise, you're just letting the poison seep deeper. Big waste of your action points there. Alright, I think I'm gonna poison Giant Soldier of Stone next. There's no real reason not to at this point. Now, this fight is really going well. And that's not a bad thing at all. Funny how, like, a golem can still get poisoned. It doesn't even have a bloodstream, for crying out loud. Well, that doesn't make sense. But then again, why would a Yu-Gi-Oh game make sense? We're in a virtual reality world. Apparently that's supposed to be logical. But yeah, a golem can be poisoned. Okay, we'll live with that. Granted that my team is like a giant flower, some demon, and the Grim Reaper, but apparently golems being poisoned is really supposed to be nonsensical. Oh, and we're taking on a one-eyed freak as well. Yeah, we'll put you out of your misery. Action points are still very lacking. Oh, poison wore off. I was just gonna wait it out to see how much it would do. But apparently that's all I was gonna do, so... Bit of a disappointment, so we have to go attack again. But we're gonna get some level ups out of it. Dark Planet's only level 32? That's right, it only had one battle. Maybe one or two battles. I just didn't get a lot out of it. Come on, Marthas, can you move a little slower? I mean, for a creature that doesn't have legs, it's still very slow. Like, you should be able to get stuff done. Okay, Dark Planet's a very worse for wear. But we should be able to take it out rather quickly. Alright, so far so good. Next attack, it's over. Unless it misses, which it didn't. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some level ups for these two monsters. Rebirth of cards is fine. It's close to being in level 50. Even though it's pretty much gonna be a weak monster forever. It's only just gonna rely on the ability to confuse once it gains some level ups. Alright, what can we buy here? Ugh, it's the same stuff. Yeah, we'll just wait till Kaiba finally takes this base. And it's just a matter of time. Okay, we got ourselves completely under control. It's judgment time for the Imperial forces. Yeah, and we're not guilty, but you are. You're no judge. You're just a guy with one eye and use a Millennium item in its place. Alright, so we should definitely focus on Parrot Dragon. Do a nice bit of damage to it and let Blackluster Soldier finish it off. Remember, since I gave it the Sword of Dragon Soul, I'll be doing critical damage to it. Ooh, speaking of critical, that was really nice. Dragon Zombie tends to come in the clutch. I don't mean that kind of clutch and that kind of... Never mind. Let's move on here, because this is getting awkward. Sadly, I got a chance to use its move before I could get a critical strike on it. That was disappointing. Oh, all three of them are going to move before Blackluster Soldier? Come on, it's my highest level monster, and yet it's the slowest. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that was way too close. Alright, Saggy, hopefully you got a healing item on ya. I would have checked for Dragon Zombie itself, but I think it's better off just using my attack to wipe out Parrot. Oh my god, are you serious? Now you're just trying to be an ass game. Yeah, you know what? Finish this guy off right now. I think I have a Monster Reborn. Yeah, Dragon Zombie's got a Monster Reborn. That way I don't leave Saggy the Dark Clown out. You know what? Why not? I figured rather than just heal, I'm gonna bring in Obelisk. Oh, this is gonna make Pegasus quiver in his boots. That would be pretty bad if you did summon an Egyptian god and then lost. Maybe if you were going against another Egyptian god, I mean, that could happen. However, going against the AI and losing is practically unforgivable. Oh, that is sick damage, but I love it. Because I'm not the one taking it. Okay, I say next attack, Dark Rabbit's going down. Alright, bitch, it's rabbit season. Yeah. 2 down, 1 more to go. It's just this guy in a box. You think I'm scared? Yeah, you can shoot me right in the my nipple is chest right there. That doesn't matter. Yeah, Obelisk doesn't even have nipples. And again, why would a god even have nipples? Oh yeah, I forgot that was Bickery Box's last move. And goodbye. That was over in no time at all. Oh, finally Kaiba gets some martial bonuses. 3, 3, and 2. I like that. They are stronger than we thought. Retreat! Good evening, my young Lord Kaiba. Pegasus? Yes, it is I, Pegasus J. Kreutzel, your rival on the battlefield just some short time ago. I am the ruler of Mariah Den, and now the leader of the Resistance. It's an honor to meet you. What brings you to the enemy camp, Pegasus? And why the fake retreat? Just what I was to suspect from the leader of the Imperial Guard. You saw right through my phony withdrawal. I am pleased that you realized it for what it was. I pulled my forces back because, as we were fighting, I got a strange feeling that you are very different from the Emperor's other staff. That's it? A strange feeling? You cannot fool me, good sir. I am not a patriotic nobleman and leader of the Resistance for nothing. I may not know why I felt what I did, but I'm sure I'm right. You have not sworn loyalty to the Emperor, have you? Perhaps. Then again, maybe I should just call for the guards and have you taken into custody. No, you will not do that. Like I said, I know. Anyway, the reason I've come to see you is to invite you to join the Resistance. Excuse me? We were in the midst of fighting but moments ago. Why ask me to join? As the saying goes, yesterday's enemy is today's friend. I have no problem welcoming you into the Resistance. I was once part of the Imperial Court, but as the Imperial Order's influence grew, so did my dissatisfaction. It turns a blind eye on its people and taxes them to support its own excesses. I joined the Resistance to put things right. The Imperial Order is being manipulated by a powerful figure. I fight so that I may learn who is controlling the Imperial Order from the shadows and defeat him. Kaiba boy, I don't know why you pretend to fight for the Emperor, but you will reach your goal faster fighting by my side. I guarantee you that. The Resistance will continue to grow. The Emperor's rule is weakening and will soon be nothing but a memory. Join with me. Together we can... What's happening in there, Kaiba? I should go. Give my offer some thought. Ooh, Kaiba just got busted. They might think that something's going on between us. When Kaiba returns to Sigvars, he learns that he has been summoned to court by Emperor Haishin. What's the meaning of this, Haishin? I won't have to put up with your impudence much longer now, Kaiba. Explain yourself. The court will now hear the case against Kaiba for disobeying military orders. Stand up, Kaiba. Argh. The court will now hear testimony from Marthas, Governor of Military Affairs for the Imperial Army. Explain Kaiba's crimes to the court, Marthas. As you wish, Your Highness. Even though Lord Kaiba was given charge of the Imperial Guard and tasked with protecting the life of the Emperor, during the battle at Enno, I witnessed Kaiba meeting and having secret discussions with a member of the Resistance. His actions are a violation of Article 15, Paragraph 2 of the Imperial Military Regulations. The same regulations call for the execution of any person convicted of subverting the rule of our great Emperor. I ask that he be punished in strict accordance with the law. There's your explanation, Kaiba. Do you have anything to say for yourself? What a farce! This is so absurd, I don't even feel like addressing the charges. And I'm fed up with your insolence. You seem to have let the fact that you do well on the battlefield go to your head. So, Marthas, you were just looking for dirt on orders from Haishin. Is that it? But you needed an excuse to get rid of me legally. Ha ha ha! Now I see why you were so useless on the battlefield. What a perfect role for a wretch like you. Haishin knew he couldn't leave the army in your incompetent hands. He may be a useless old bag of bones, but he certainly found the right job for you. Ha 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 ha! You're the one making deals with the Resistance. You never went on the battlefield. The whole thing was a setup. Ha ha ha! Only someone totally inadequate on the battlefield would come up with a story like that. Both of you keep quiet. This is still my court. Kaiba, I will now pass judgment. You will be stripped of your rank as leader of the Imperial Guard and executed at noon on the day after next. Your execution will be public. It will be a good reminder. That is all. Any last words for yourself, Kaiba? Nope. Other than to say that I'd like to open your skull and see just how much brain matter you're missing. Ugh! At least I know that I won't have to put up with your insubordination much longer. Don't get too happy. The excitement might be too much for your old heart. I'm sure a heart attack would be painful, even if you are just a program. Take him away! Psst, Seto! Over here! You're here. Good. Is everything ready? Yep. Bone says he wants to come with us. We got a way out past the guards. Our escape from Sig Farts is all set. Good. Let's get going then. It wasn't easy, but Kaiba and company managed to escape from the capital and elude their pursuers. One person, however, was prepared for their escape. Marthas was waiting for them at Aruvi Canyon. Oh, someone who was our ally is now our enemy. So, Marthas will not be with us ever again, therefore we can just pretty much empty his entire team and then just give whatever scraps to whoever we want. Right now, I don't really see the need to give him, like, different monsters, but who knows, that might change anytime soon. Alright, I'm going to stop the video right here, and then the next episode, we're going to take on Marthas. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.